So, we had the election, things are going on. But you know what? Let's talk about us. Let's talk about what we doing in 2025. So it's going to be a new year and a new you.
That's right.
But let's talk about some of the things we can do in 2025. What you got? What you got? You give me one thing. Give me one thing we could do. Something new.
Well, right off the top, in the best health that we can possibly be.
Okay.
So whatever comes up, we're ready to knock it out the park. That's right.
All right. So it's all about health. We're talking about health.
It's all about
and
health.
fitness. Health and fitness. New year, new you. Now, some of us
That's
now,
right.
you know, we going to the holidays. You know, we got to eat.
Oh goodness.
You know, we got to eat. So
That's right. I mean, hey, the holidays coming up, and you know, as we prepare for those festivities and cooking and all of that, it's really about everything in moderation. And if we're talking about health and fitness and all those things, you can eat and enjoy yourself with family and friends. And then you can also take care of yourself. You can work out, you can do different things, take walks, you know, instead of taking the elevator, you take the stairs. All those different things, walk the dog, you know, maybe go for an extra block or two.
Okay.
So you can just put all those things in to make you stronger. And again, to prepare us for the things to come. Because
Now,
you know what I always say,
what? Go ahead.
if you're ready, you don't have
to get ready. Now, you know, we got to get into a routine. So if we're going to be healthy. Now, most people go out there and they try to run a marathon.
Oh,
Come
no,
on.
can't do
No,
that.
you got to just get up. You don't have to do a lot of stuff, but do something.
No.
You know, okay, you may start on 2.3 on the treadmill instead of 3.0, but you know what? You have to be consistent. It's all about being consistent. It's all about, because again, the more you do it, the more forms into a habit. Well, I'm going to tell you what's on my mind for New Year, New You.
What you got? Let me have it.
Man, finances.
Ooh.
Finances. This is the time, y'all, that we have the opportunity to start all over. If you don't have a savings account, you be amazed how many people don't have $1,000 in their bank account. This is the time to do it. This is the time, and you might have to do it $50 at a time. I'm not saying go broke. What I'm saying is that we have to make a change to be more financially literate and to actually save some money.
Yes.
All right. Because you know, we have this conversation all the time. We're getting older. You're looking at retirement, but we need to. If you don't have that safety net, hey, you got to do it. So $1,000, put $1,000 away. Now, again, what you do, that 3-month plan. You got to have 3 months saved away before you go crazy. Again, it could be $50, it could be $25, but you got to put something away. Now, you know, we always trying to figure out how to retire early. So,
well, you know what? I've been there, done that, got the T-shirt, and I learned what to do. Someone once said, "Pay yourself first. Pay yourself like a bill." Now we know that when we have bills, we pay our bills. We do that. Like what you saying, $25, $50, something like that.
You have to start somewhere.
I'm going to add something to that. If you work on a job that allows you to get direct deposit, you need to set up a direct deposit to maybe a separate bank account. And in this separate bank account, maybe it's $25. Maybe that's all you can afford right now. But put that money in that account and don't get a debit card. You don't have to have a debit card, you know. Don't get a debit card. Put that money, have it direct deposit, and forget about it. And forget about it.
And you have to Guys, if you're not doing it, you have to invest. I know it
Oh
sounds
my
so
goodness.
it sounds so like I don't know what to do. But you know what? You got the internet, you got YouTube, you got everybody talking about investing. You got Robinhood. You can put $10 in Robinhood. Okay.
Yeah.
We need you to start investing. These next couple of years are crucial. Are
Oh,
crucial.
there's no
Did you know?
no question about it.
Did you know, Leon? You know what separates the poor versus someone who actually can be ready for retirement?
What's
They
the difference?
invested. That's
Invest.
the only thing that separated them. It wasn't nothing crazy. It's that they took the time to invest because the market was paying 15%.
Oh, no question.
And
No
most people
question
don't
about it.
realize, guys, if you took $6,500 when you were 30 and you put it in the bank and left it alone, 20 years later, that's $6,500 because the compound interest is $1.4 million.
Hey, hey, they think if you would have bought Bitcoin when it was $35.
Don't, man. You know I'm upset because Bitcoin just went through the roof, and I bought some. Someone told me to buy some more, and I didn't. And it shot up 30,000. I was like, okay. But anyway, guys,
Man,
I'm
I
sure
think today I think it's like $98,000.
98, 98.
It's
It was
it's a
hovering at
ridiculous number.
60, and
Yeah.
it just blew up to 98. All right. So
Well, on that same vein with investing and what I had said about doing a direct deposit,
mhm.
you do know that if you have an investment account and anyone can set one up, it's not hard or anything like that. You can do a direct deposit in your investment account. So
Yes, you can.
let's say you put in 25 direct deposit of $25 in your savings account. You can put $25 in your investment account.
There you go.
And let me also say that in the savings account, make sure that it's a high yield account where you
Exactly.
can get a lot more money, a lot more interest in your
Not no
money.
point zero zero zero
Oh, no,
five
no,
percent.
no,
You
no.
you want that 4.9. You want that
Yes, sir.
5.2 return. Someone told me that they would never put their money in the bank anymore, and I never understood that until you start realizing how much money they're making off of your money and what you're getting back.
And let me just add too, a lot of people as they get older,
Yes.
they feel like the investments have passed them by. They know that if you're young and you put this money
Mhm.
aside, at retirement age, you'd have a nice nest egg, something that you can live off of. Older people feel that they missed it, but they haven't missed it.
No.
If you look at the stock market is consistent 10% every year over year over year for 1,000 years, whatever it is. But you can still, it's really twofold. One, when you put your money in the investment account, and these are more less risky investments.
Investments,
When
yes.
you do that, you're going to make more interest on your money than you would in the bank. So not only are you saving money, but you're making interest on your money. And if you invest in dividends, you're going to make some money. You're not breaking the bank, you're not becoming rich, but you're making more and more money. And no matter what age you are, say you're 5 years away from retirement, just 5 years. Well, if you do these small investments in non-risky type investments and
Yes.
on dividend accounts, you're still going to make your money. Your money is locked away where you can't spend it, right? So you're not going to touch it. And it's just another little pocket that you have a stash of money to go
Exactly.
to when you retire.
Exactly. All right. You got to have another one. What's another one? Give us another one for 20. What can we do to something new in 2025 to make things better?
Well,
What you got? What you got?
it really comes down to another form of income. We have to stop thinking that the job is all we have. We're basically putting all our eggs in one basket. But what they do is when they start on a job, they kind of forget the rest of the things. And if
Yes.
you can do something well, there's somebody that'll pay you for that.
Well, you know what? I know there's a young lady at church, actually former member. He's a minister. His wife was a school teacher. She had a
Mhm.
passion for baking cookies.
Oh my goodness.
That was her passion. So
Uh-huh.
what she do? She created a side hustle to bake cookies.
Come on.
Now she sold it to one person. So next thing you know, a bakery wants some of the cookies. Now someone else wants it. Now she got a full-blown website where you can order the cookies.
And look at this season.
And you know
look
what?
what's coming up.
It
Thanksgiving,
went
Christmas.
so well that she
Come on.
was able to quit the job to bake her cookies.
So she quit her job.
Quit her
That's what I'm
job
talking about.
to bake cookies. And see, it's all about, and again, she did both of them at the same time. So it wasn't like, okay, well, I'm just going to just stop. No, she did both of them at the same time, but she did it so well that she was able to stop the one job. And now this is her full-time job. And now it gives her opportunity. Now she's talking about cupcakes. She started off with cookies. Now she's talking about
why not?
Okay.
Branch out, expand, and when you have like one form of income.
Yeah.
In IT, if you have like one connection, say one connection to the internet or one connection on your network, it's one point of failure. And see, what we have by working a job is one point of failure.
No, just one.
If we have a failure, if we lose our job, we could go bankrupt. We could lose our home. Listen, we can lose our family.
I was just going to say that. It's that serious. It has come down to that serious where people have lost their families because they lost that one job.
One point of failure.
Yes. And you got to be able to multitask, and you got to be able to have multiple streams of income somewhere, somehow. It could be passive. It could be, like you said, selling cookies, taking pictures.
Hey, look at what time of year it is. It's easy right now to go to a store and get a part-time job. Maybe just work 2 days a week. Think about this. Now you have a full-time job. Well, what if you worked at Kroger's or Walmart or something for maybe 3 hours, 2 days a week? That's all. That's not a lot. And look at this. You can meet new people, meet new friends, maybe even make some contacts that you wouldn't have had before to maybe get involved with some other forms of income. So I'm just saying that we can't rely on just our jobs, because what history has shown us, we can lose everything at the whim of somebody doing something that we have no control over.
No control over whatsoever. But I got one for you.
Let me have it.
All right. You ready? So,
I'm ready.
New year, new you. You need to expand your network.
What you mean by that?
Well, what I mean is that you need to expand the people that you know and the people who you need to know. Sometimes we get so stuck in just, I'm going to stay in this little circle, realizing that, you know what, the more you stay in that little circle, you're not growing. Because if you're around the same people all the time and they're not doing nothing, guess what? You're not doing nothing. It's that saying. You're only as good as that weakest person in your circle.
Yes.
So if you hanging around broke people, eventually you're gonna be broke. That's
exactly right.
I'm just gonna say it.
Yes.
If you hang around people who are trying to do something, 9 times out of 10, they're going to inspire you to want to do something. New year, new you have to expand your sphere of influence. You got to get out there. You have to network. You have to go get uncomfortable. You got to get uncomfortable. You got to go in places where you know you're not comfortable, because that's the only way you're going to grow.
I agree. I think, what's that saying? If you're the wealthiest in your group,
yes,
then you're in the wrong group, right?
Yes.
If
right.
everyone looking to you to give them advice, you're in the wrong group.
You're in the wrong group. You need another group, or another group of people. I'm not saying kick your friends to the curb, but hey, there are times though, as you elevate, you can't always bring people with you.
Oh no.
I know that sounds really bad, but it's the truth.
It's the truth.
Sometimes when you elevate, they can't come with you.
No.
Now that don't mean you don't stop talking to them. You're not friendly and stuff like that. You still love them, but
yeah, we're not all at the same level. We're not at the same level mentally, physically, economically. We're not all at the same level. And first of all, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
There's nothing wrong with that. It takes all of us to make the world go around. But when you're trying to do something, when you're trying to expand your horizons, when you're trying to reach another level, sometimes you have to leave people who are not trying to do the same thing and increase our network, like you said, with new friends.
That's the only thing that we can do right now. We need one more that we can give to people.
I think we have to come into the new year with a sense of optimism. It's easy to be brought down, right? You know, we can do a lot of physical stuff. We can get the jobs. We can get the side hustles. We can get in better shape, better health. We can increase that. But, you know, it all starts from the mind. All starts from the mind. And so we have to think in a positive way. And we have to see, regardless of what's going on around you, you have control. And you have to really believe that you are in control. That's why you're doing all these different things of getting in shape and searching out better jobs and extra jobs and baking cookies. This is why you do all these things, because you're trying to take back control of your life. And you have to have a mindset of, yes, I can. Yes, I can.
That was a good one.
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. All right.
Yes, I can.
What? I agree with you. You got to be optimistic. And here's the thing. You can't let people who are not optimistic bring you down. Because trust me, they just want to share in the misery. But you got to look. I look at it like this. We had the election. Yes, it may not have went the way I wanted to go, but I still woke up the next day.
Yeah, I
still was breathing. I still had a job. you know, because you have to put it in perspective. Exactly. I still have a job. Yes. Okay. We got a new president-elect, but is that really going to stop me from doing what I got to do? No,
not at all.
No, not actually, it motivates me to want to do more.
Come on. Come on. That's it right there.
That's it. It makes me want to do more.
That's it right there.
So, yeah. But no, hey, man, that was a great show. Again, thanks for listening to what?
Now what's happening? Come on.